Taurus, I have been sitting with your energy for a little while before starting this reading, and I want to be honest with you about what I was feeling even before a single card was on the table. There is something around you right now that feels like the aftermath of a storm you did not fully see coming. Not because you were not paying attention, but because what was being directed at you was operating at a level that most people would never think to look for. Someone in your circle made a choice, a very deliberate, very intentional choice to try to bring something down around you. And what I'm picking up is that they had absolutely no idea who or what they were dealing with when they made that decision. This is a general reading for entertainment purposes, and I want you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But for those of you who have felt that quiet unease recently, that sense that something around you shifted in a way you cannot quite explain, that certain relationships started carrying a weight they did not used to carry, I think what comes through in these cards today is going to land very specifically for your situation. What I'm sensing before we even begin is the energy of cosmic intervention, not the soft, gentle kind, the kind that moves with absolute precision and does not negotiate. Someone reached for you, Taurus, and in doing so, they reached for something they were completely unprepared to face. Let's open these cards and let this story tell itself exactly as it needs to. And while I was shuffling the deck just now, something happened that I cannot ignore. A card jumped out completely on its own, and when that happens, I always pay attention because the cards are already trying to tell us something. And now, Taurus, I am going to pull 10 cards from this deck, and I want you to understand something before we begin. These cards are not random. Whatever lands on this table in the next few moments has been moving toward this reading, toward you, for longer than you probably realize. I want you to take a breath with me right now. Because what I was feeling while shuffling this deck, even before that jump card made its appearance, was something that stopped me in a way I did not expect. There is a story here that needs to be told in full, and these 10 cards are going to tell it. Whatever has been circling around you recently, whatever you have been sensing but could not quite put into words, whatever shifted in certain relationships or situations in ways that left you unsettled, I think what comes through today is going to give you the clarity you have been looking for. Some of it will be uncomfortable. Some of it will feel like finally being able to exhale after holding your breath for a very long time. Taurus, let's see what's really going on. Okay, and here they are, Taurus. 10 cards on the table, and I want to start with the one that has been waiting for us since the very beginning of this reading, the card that jumped out during shuffling and landed face up on its own. That card does not wait to be chosen. It comes forward because it has something urgent to say. So let's start right there with what the deck decided we needed to see first. The World. And I have to say, of all the cards that could have jumped out of this deck during shuffling, this one landing first tells me everything about where this story begins. Because the World is not a card about struggle or conflict or darkness. It is a card about completion.